Hey, Abby Lindy here, willpower coach. And I just got done teaching a willpower class that I do every month. And I got a little fired up. And so I wanted to come here and, I don't know, share with you something that I think is just so important. And I get really worked up about it because it's just really hurtful and it doesn't work. Okay, so what is it? So I want you to imagine that there's a way of eating. I'm just going to pick low carb because that's kind of my area of expertise. It doesn't have to be keto or any certain number of carbs. You know, you're just trying to eat less sugar. You're trying to eat less processed junk, maybe less white bread, whatever it is for you. You're trying to eat less processed junk. Okay. And you've done it in the past, like successfully for a week and a half, whatever it is. And you felt amazing, right? You were doing a reset or whatever, like, or New Year's resolution, and you felt amazing. You know, your clothes fit better, your brain felt clearer, you had energy and motivation and all the stuff, right? And then you quote unquote fell off the wagon, right? And you think that the problem is you know what to do. So the problem is that you're too weak to stick to it, don't have enough willpower, you're too lazy. Like you think that's the problem. But the problem is that you are shaming the shit out of yourself for being a human being. I just noticed the Christmas tree. You're shaming the shit out of yourself for being a human being and not being perfect. And I know that being able to say, I'm giving up sugar and aiming for perfection and being perfect feels alluring, like it's a good, ethical, moral goal, but it is setting yourself up for failure. It is setting yourself up for disappointment. And it is shaming the shit out of yourself when, if you mess up, if you even have cravings, like, do you realize that cravings actually, like, there's a reason your body has cravings? There's a lot of reasons. Maybe that's a whole other video, but like, your body isn't doing it to mess with you. Like, you don't have cravings because you're a weak person, right? Like that's not what cravings are. Cravings are normal. It's the shame spiral that happens after either having cravings or giving into those cravings. That's the problem. Oh, so if you had a way to deal with that shame spiral and a process to prevent it or at least soften it, um, to start with, and then a process on the back end, how to have your own back about being a human that is not perfect. How would that feel? How would you be able to show up differently for yourself, for your kids, for your spouse, for your job? Like, how would you be able to show up differently if you didn't shame the shit out of yourself for every single thing you did? That's what I want to know.